Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe Graham, your Naperville real estate guy here to bring you the latest real estate market update for Naperville, Illinois. And it's Super Bowl Monday, so it's time to shake off those Super Bowl parties and get ready for the spring housing market. Now, today's market update is for February 2025, and as many of us know, the official start to the spring housing market kicks off in the weeks following the Super Bowl, which is now. So let's get our engines revved up. Let's talk about what you're going to need to know if you're buying or selling in Naperville this year. So let's head over to the trusty whiteboard and talk about what's going on. And we're going to start with new listings. In December, we saw 73 new listings hit the marketplace, and in January, that number doubled to 145. That's a significant increase, we could all agree. What I would attribute that to is the fact that we've had such mild winters, and sellers are getting a jump on the market and listing ahead of their competitors as we move into spring. And so some of those listings that would normally be allocated for January happening out in January, but some Februaries and March got pushed up and front-loaded into January. Now looking at inventory, the remaining homes for sale at the end of the month, we had 165 in December, dipping slightly to 154. So while we're seeing more new listings hit the marketplace, the remaining inventory stays relatively tight, which means competition will still be very strong if you're a buyer in the marketplace this spring. Moving on to sold homes. December showed 117 home sales. These are closed sales. January, it dropped down to 81. Not unusual, guys. This is fairly typical for winter months, as fewer buyers are out shopping in December and late November. Okay. Remember, anything that closed in January or December, the contract was written 30 to 45 and even 60 days previous. So nothing to be alarmed of. Sales will pick back up as we see more and more inventory climb in the next couple months. So now if you're planning on selling, one of the things I like to talk about with my sellers is the importance of having their home well prepared for the marketplace. And with a well prepared home comes a heck of a lot of effort into keeping it looking show ready each and every day. So to avoid frustration, what we talk about are the numbers of showings that the other well-prepared homes like yours receive before actually going under contract. So in December, showings to contract. In December, we saw 7.4 showings for each contract accepted. January, that number went up to 11.6. What this means is that buyers are showing more interest, likely due to the increase in new listings. Their Zillow apps are going crazy, right, as we head into the new market. Now remember, and as you can imagine, that when people start their home search, oftentimes they just want to see a bunch of houses to understand the value of what they get and what the price equals, right? And oftentimes mentally, they're just not prepared to write an offer on the first one or two homes that they see. And that's why we're seeing more and more showings per contract as well as we come in. So, in conclusion, let's wrap it up. January saw an uptick in new listings, a slight decrease in inventory, and more showings per listing. And while homes sold are down from December, this is pretty typical for our winter months. If you're planning to buy or sell this spring or even summer, now is a really great time for us to get in touch, and I'll be happy to help you navigate this ever-changing market. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.